Yo, what's up guys? I want to talk today about the Steem Echo chamber. What I mean by that are strange definitions like to be trapped inside a room. A lot of Steemians out there just focus on Steem and all of the app around that ecosystem, and they forget what's happening around on the crypto stores. And I did that for a few months over years, and I realized that to be trapped in an echo chamber, your judgment change and you just think about Steem all the time, and you just think that this project is the best one in the crypto spheres. The thing is, when you really do a step back and to see what's happening around, you see that Steem is not the best position right now. And a lot of Steemians tend to forget, just buy the dip, I'm going to increase my position, this is a great opportunity. Yes, probably, but when you calculate the number of hours you spend on a social media and the value of your account, I'm doing less than the wage minimum of my country. Around less. I mean, for the number of hours I shoot my daily vlog, create content, write article, and research and read about the topic in this market. So I come to realize Steem at the moment is not a really good investment. I know you can be shocked to say that, but I just do a step back and I realize, yes, I am bullish to the ecosystem is growing, the price is going to increase in the long run, but in the medium term or short term, I think it's not a good investment. I will not buy more Steem because the price decrease, and when you have a pre-mining company that we call Steemit, and they just say that they sell a pre-programmed over 800 Steem each month, and then they sell for 1.1 million in the last week. This is make a lot of pressure on the Steem price, and that's why I stopped to believe that they are here to the good faith of the platform, just to sell. Instead, try to focus your attentions to bring fiat money instead. To put pressure on the fiat, and a lot of content creators, they sell the Steem to leave or pay the rent and stuff like that. I think this is okay, but when you sell 1.1 million just to pay the salary, you full nut, that's not the way to go. And that's why I started to lose faith over the platform. I will continue toward DTube especially and put some content, but to generate a good outcome is not the way to go, because a lot of the big players out there, they just do circle jerking, they just avoid each other, they don't follow a lot of people, they just work around the people they know, what we call circle, like in the real life, and they don't try to discover new people. And that's why I stopped to follow influencer on the platform recently, because I stopped to lose faith. And when you have the app like Tree Speak, that they upvote posts that over $100, that's why I stopped to also believe on those. I stopped to believe completely on this the app, and a lot of happening. People abuse about proof of brain protocol. Just upvote toward themselves and not to try to discover new people that have a great potential. That's why a lot of people leave Steem blockchain, because if you are a content creator, how are you going to make a living? If you just post a video and just make $10 and less the creation and less all the stuff that's coming with the Artifact 21, you will not create content. You would just see it like an ad. So that's why I'm going to spread more on the other project and do other stream of income out of Steem blockchain. I will continue because I'm just doing a small income from that platform. I want to continue to grow my account and see what's going to happen, but my perception toward all this thing changed my mind in the short term. And like first one, circle jerking, influencer that don't follow new people or don't upvote their content or try just to think about themselves. Three, like when you have DAPPS like Tree Speaks that just upvote to over $100, this is not the way to go. And I already mentioned that on another vlog video. That's why I don't believe on that project at all. So even if I have big investor out there, so in the meantime, My sentiment toward the Steem blockchain as good investment is not at the moment, because first one, Steemit sell 1.1 million again in the last 7 days. I know they need to cover the expense, but if you're very smart, you need to find a way to find new fiat opportunity like sponsorship or stuff like that, not just crappy ads that run all over the place. That's why I just put I blocked the access to the ads, because it's too much. At the beginning I was very for that, but now I'm just not, because when you put too much is the negative side of it. So I am not very bullish at the moment. So the perception changed because of the price decrease, and they print all day new, over 8,000 new Steem is printing all day, my friend, and this is not the way to go. We need to change probably eventually a way to decrease the inflation rate, to decrease probably to 8.5 right away to 1.2%, and find a way to burn the token to increase the value, because it's too much inflation, to be honest, on the Steem blockchain. 80,000 new Steem every single day, because my account value for the last 6 months over years has not changed at all. So you buy more on the deep, but the value of Steem is not increasing, because this is false perception about the inflation. So to invest on the Steem, if you are a Steem echo chamber and a echo chamber, you will say it's a good investment, that we are a great development. But the latest development on the Steem blockchain, we don't see a lot of new DAPPS recently, not much, and a lot will disappear in the near future. The only thing we see recently is the tribe. Tribe is just a copycat of Steemit, and just put a new logo and you create your community, and this is great, but it's not new DAPPS, it's just community functionality. So this is great in the short term, but I just saw recently on the Steem engine that the trading volume is decreased a lot from Steemleo and Palnet. People buy less. In the beginning was the height, but now it's decreased. Obviously that's going to increase over time, but so we see a tendency that in the short term a lot of negativity around Steem. But the fundamental is there, not new DAPPS, and I was not aware of new DAPPS recently. Not much going on. Like if you go to this, for example, one of the best DAPPS I started over years ago is called Actifit, but Actifit doesn't do anything with the token. So I start to lose faith around. I know it's great to go outside, you walk all day, and then the daily upvote, they just decreases so drastically, my friend. So in the beginning, I received it probably about from 20-25 cents. Now it's barely about 5 or 10 cents. So you see, it's not so great at the moment. So it is good to leave and not to leave, but to invest in the Steem blockchain. Probably if you believe, but I keep believing, but I will not buy more Steem, even if the price is dropped to 5 cents or 6 cents. I don't know, but my sentiment is not there. So I keep going on what I have. I keep continuing to produce my daily content, but I will spray out of the Steem echo chamber. It's good to sometimes just to do a step back and go see what's happening outside of the Steem blockchain. Because if you stick too much on the Steem blockchain, you will have a forward perception of the market and a bad behavior of the people on this platform with proof of brain. So I wanted to share my spontaneous talk about it this morning, especially behind a great background. I will hit them in a few weeks. You see that here? It will be great on my mouth. So in the meantime, follow me on the Steem blockchain, on the Chase of the Shape. Follow me on the Tribe. And you can follow me. Come visit my great content on my website, chaseoftheshape.com. I just wrote an article yesterday about the project I discovered while watching a video on YouTube, my friend. In the meantime, see you on the next video. And it's just my personal opinion about my actual sentiment, and try to go out from the Steem echo chamber to see what's happening behind it. Because to be honest, the current market cap at 74 millions actually, we don't have much. We just have over 40,000 or 50,000 actual account that is very active. But much of the people that create account for the 1.2 million, most of them have stopped it to post on the Steem blockchain. So it's a great time to pay aware of, And we're going to see what's going to happen in the next few months and next few years. But I don't believe that Steem will be a mainstream player. It will be a niche market in the cryptosphere. That's my perception. I start to change over time my perception about this ecosystem and the behavior about the people. In the meantime, I love the Steem blockchain. I will keep going, and this is very important to share my instant talk about my concern of what's happening on this space with the Steem echo chamber mentality. See you on the next vlog. Bye bye.